Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In today's video, I'll be showing you another candlestick pattern that you can use to determine when spike is coming up, when you're going to get spike. On my screen I have crash 1000 index and I'm on the 15 minutes time frame. In my previous videos, about the last 3 videos on this channel, before this one, I think I've been basically concerned about the engulfing candlestick pattern. But in today's video, we'll be concentrating on another candlestick pattern. And the candlestick pattern we're talking about today is going to be the shooting star or the evening star, or you can call it the hammer. Let me get the arrow line so I can show you what I mean. Now look at this, guys. Look at what we have here. You see this candlestick pattern right here. Let me zoom in. One moment, please. Alright, so you can see this candlestick pattern right here. See this candlestick pattern. Immediately after this candlestick pattern formed, the next was a spike, very long one. Now let's check for another one. Look at the same candlestick pattern here. Then immediately after it, the next candlestick was a spike. Mind you, we are on crash 1000, so these red candlesticks are spikes. Then let's keep on checking, guys. Look at another one here. For this one, the wick was down while the body was up. The body is always smaller than the wick. The wick is always longer than the length of the body. You can see after this, we had a long spike down here. Similar thing happened right here, and we had this down here. I want to show you a few more examples, then I'll tell you things about it. Stay on this video to the end. There's something I'm going to reveal to you guys. Alright, you see this one here? Here the body is up and the wick is down. Immediately after it closed, the next candlestick was a spike. Let's keep on checking. I want to show you guys it works actually. See this one? Immediately after this, it was a spike. This one actually formed first. Then it was supposed to spike here, but it didn't. But it did another similar stuff. This and the opposite. This one here is the opposite of this one. They immediately had this massive spike. This is a very massive spike, guys. Now, this thing you're seeing, this candlestick pattern that you're seeing on this screen right now, on this chart, you don't just use them to catch spike at any point in the market. There are some certain points in the market, there are some rules that are based, because there's no strategy that doesn't have rules. Every strategy has rules. So even when you want to trade this particular pattern, use this pattern to be catching spikes, then you need to stick to some rules to be on the safe side, guys. Now, what are the rules? The first thing we have to consider in this particular strategy is the location, the position of this particular pattern on the chart. Where is it? Is it at the resistance? Is it within just middle of nowhere? Is it at the support zone? So we need to consider that before thinking of placing the trade. And also we need to consider the trend of the market, because if you do not follow the trend, most times you'll be losing your trades. You'll be losing. Mind you, this is just we are talking about catching spikes. So even if you lose $2 per depending on lot size, even if you're losing $2 per trade, then if it happens more than 5 times in a day, let's say 5 times, that's about $10, guys. I know it's small compared to losing money while trading against spikes, and then spike suddenly happens, So what we're going to consider here are those two things: the position, the location of the pattern, and the trend of the market, very importantly. All right, so the first thing we need to do, let's say we just open the chart now, is to mark out our support and resistance zones. We mark out our support and resistance zones, so I'll quickly do that right away. Maybe I should pause the video and quickly draw it. Okay, let me just draw one so that you can also see how I do it. All right, so I can see from here, I can see here, you see market has reacted here. still reacted here as well. And if we go back, we can see there is a reaction around this place also. So this is this was a support here. Now it turned resistance, so we need to draw a rectangle to mark out that zone. Alright, so I'll just do something like this. I think I'm not comfortable with this. I'll have to go and edit it the way I like, using colors. And now you can give me this color. I made the thickness to 2. Okay, so you see, this is it. Now you can see that this is a zone where market reacted. Market reacted at this, along this zone here. It bought from this zone and also sold from this zone. So this is a key level here on the 15 minutes time frame. Then if we should look again, we can see another zone somewhere here. Guys. You see market reacted here, market bought from here, sold from here, also got to this place and started selling again. So we can also mark it out. You see, something also happened there. Look at here and here. So you can see, if you can mark out all these levels in the market, I don't want to really continue marking out again. If you're able to, once you're able to mark out these zones, the current zones in the market, then you are good to go. The next thing you will have to do is to try to draw trend lines, try to join trend lines. Now I mentioned about checking the trend. You can see the market is in a downtrend, was in a downtrend right here, like here you can see. From here the market was trending down. How are we able to identify if the market is trending down or not? As you can see, this is a high here at the market, and this is a low here. Mind you, this was a high in the market, this was the low, and it created a higher high and also created a lower high. This was a lower high, but it couldn't create the lower high was not confirmed, because until it breaks this high at this point before we confirm this to be a lower high. So in that case, you see, the market still came down, broke through this low that was here and formed a low here, you can see. Then it went up again, broke down. So we are having a high, a lower high, a high, what's this? This is a low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, down here, until it broke this lower high here, created a change of character, and then went up, still reacted again at this point. Now, so we can easily join trend lines. This thing has already played out already, so we can just join trend lines. And even if you were on the chart and saw what it was from, you can easily join trend lines, you know. Okay, so if you join this as your trend line, it will still work, because you have 3 touches. See, here, here, then here. And then if you also want to join this as your trend line, like putting it at the top, let me hold on. Please watch me closely. Touches this one, then you see it also works. Now I want to explain this last one I've just drawn. Now you can see, after market touched this this first touch, the second touch, then this third touch. After this third touch, when market approaches line again, it broke, retested, went up, retested again before going up. So this one is the correct trend, is the best trend line. Now this is not even the issue, but I want to show you something with it. When you're able to draw a trend line, something you have to wait for before entering the market, guys. All right, so let me zoom in. All right, so now after drawing the trend line, let's say you met the market at this point. You must have already drawn your zone. This was a resistance, this is support. You must have already drawn your support, and market broke this support and danced around here, created another support here. Then on market getting to this particular position, this particular level here, which you had already marked out, you see this is the evening star we saw. Giving you this was a signal that the market was going to spike. So you can see where this evening star formed was in a very sensitive position in the market. It is a zone it forms. So once it is formed at a zone like this, we know it was going to reverse. It indicates reversal in the market. So let me zoom in, guys. You see, this is where it happened. It zoomed. Sorry, it formed this how do you call it, this evening star, whatever you want to call it. I hope you just know the pattern, know it, forget about the names. The names do not pay. It is the being able to identify it is what you use in making money. You see, after this was formed, you see this was spike, then it went up again, came back and touched this same zone. See, this time around the spike was up, then while the body was down, after it still spiked again. So let's say after this one formed, you enter your trade immediately. After this one here formed, you enter your trade immediately. Put your stop loss above, just above this the high or this wick that is up here. The same thing will happen. You put your stop loss just above this wick that is up here. In most cases, the market will not, the price will not get to this to the top of the wick before it will spike, guys. So you need to use a lot size that is commensurate to your account, so that perhaps the market needs to go up till it gets to the top of the wick, so you won't blow your account. Maybe you had a $10 account, you went and used a big lot size. So just minimum lot size, and you'll be trading this, you're making some good money, guys. You see, so this is the pattern, the way it plays out. As you can see, they are touching the trend line, telling you that it is actually at the very right spot to catch spikes. You see, take note of the zone, take note of the trend line. Let's keep on going. Now, we personally wouldn't have, this will work actually, because here you can see something here. This has formed a kind of a zone here in the market, of a resistance zone, but it's not a strong resistance zone in the market. So somebody can still be trading all these ones. You can still be trading, but the most reliable zone to trade is this one here, because if you zoom in or if you zoom out, you can see there are previous reactions along this zone. So this one is just a small one, and you might just need to avoid it and wait for price to get to this major zone, then you trade, guys. All right, so let's keep on looking for that candlestick pattern. You see here, this one here, this also happened at a zone, right on this zone. So immediately after it formed, then we got the spike, guys. See spikes,
guys. So if you'd be interested in knowing my own personal 2-in-1 secret strategy that I've been using to catch multiple spikes and scalping the markets for long hours, then there is a training that will be coming up this weekend on the 2nd of December 2023, and there I'll be revealing this secret strategy. You need to be part of it.
With this strategy, you can scalp the market for hours and also catch multiple spikes, because I will show you the actual zones that you can expect spikes and the actual zones you can use to scalp. This is a strategy I've been using for a long time now, and it's one of my personally closely guided strategies. But due to the fact that I have seen a lot of complaints and issues online on some platforms, where some traders have been complaining about strategies upon watching videos on YouTube, so I've decided to reveal this secret strategy to everyone or anyone who will be interested in grasping this opportunity. This is not an indicator, it is not a robot, it is just a pure chart. I do not patronize robots. I do not use indicators. I've been seeing a lot of indicators online, and a lot of traders have been patronizing it. That is their own way of trading. But if you want to trade without the help of indicators, just you looking at the chart and understanding what to do, you need this opportunity, guys. You don't need to miss out on this opportunity. If you want to depend on indicators, you must know that you continue spending money to buy indicators, because indicators and robots at some point they stop working. They're not perfect, and the creators always use this opportunity to make more money, and they'll tell you they have the updated version of it. So if you are fortunate enough to watch this video and see this opportunity, guys, I want you to grab it as much as you can. Grab it and without wasting time. Trading forex is very easy. It depends on what the information you have. It depends on what you were taught. It depends on what you have. That is what makes you profitable, because you always analyze the market based on the information you have or you know in you, guys. So this is an opportunity to come in and learn a simple strategy I've been using. It's one of the simplest strategies ever, and you'll be able to catch spikes and scalp the market. I'm telling you guys, if you hop into this opportunity, your trading experience will change drastically to the positive direction, guys. How many accounts have you blown this year? How much have you lost in trading, guys? So this is an opportunity. I know you must have lost over $100 this year. You must have most of you have bought indicators and even patronized robots. But how much have you made? Yet you're still looking for a strategy, and I'm ready to reveal a secret strategy for you. I can easily compile this strategy and make it an indicator, and I will sell it for over $500. People will still buy it. I will advertise and people will still buy it. But I just find the need to help a lot of people. That is why I want to reveal this secret strategy. And your $10 is very recoverable. It is just $10 for the fee. $10 fee. The link is in the description of this video. Go down, you see a link to the Telegram channel where you get more information. You book your spot for this training, guys. We had our strategy mastery bootcamp. A lot of people were not opportune to join us because of maybe financial issues, and that is why we have decided to create this opportunity that will accommodate more people. For just $10, you come in and get a strategy. I will demonstrate everything live. I will show you how to mark out zones that you expect multiple spikes. I will show you how to mark out zones that you can scalp the market from, and you can scalp the market for more than 1 hour, more than 2 hours without fear of spikes. It is a kind of, I won't say it's 100%, but it is very, very profitable. It's a very profitable strategy, and I wouldn't want you to miss out on this opportunity, guys. I am doing this because of the series of messages I've been receiving in my DMs during the strategy mastery bootcamp that we held. A lot of persons were interested but couldn't afford $25 to pay. Now,